This video will be going through the answers to the addition and subtraction sheet. This is set A, 3-digit numbers. So the first question on that worksheet is 326 plus 479. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to lay out our numbers correctly. So I'm going to put 326 here in our hundreds, tens and units. And I'm going to line up 479 as well. I'm going to draw a line underneath that and put my addition sign. Now when you're doing column addition, you always start with the units column. So the first question we're asking ourselves is 6 plus 9, which is 15. Now I put my tens here, so that's my 10 for the 15, and I put it at the bottom here. Some people add it in here. Some people add it in at the top. I put it here. As long as you remember to add it into this column somewhere, you can kind of put it anywhere. Now we're doing 2 plus 7 plus our 1 here, which makes 10. And again, I'm going to put my 1 there. Now move on to the hundreds column, which is 3 plus 4 plus 1, which is 8. So our answer is 805. The second question was 584 plus 237. So I put my hundreds, tens and units again, and I'm going to put 237 first this time. Because it's an addition, it doesn't matter which way you do them. Plus 7 plus 4, it's 11. And then 3 plus 8 plus 1 is 12. 2 plus 5 plus 1, 8. So our answer is 821. The third and final question for 3-digit addition was 158 plus 693. So again, we always start with the units column, so 8 plus 3 is 11. And then I would personally do 9 plus 1 is 10, add the 5 makes 15. And then 1 plus 6 plus 1 is 8. So our answer is 851. We then move on to subtraction. So the first question for subtraction is 742 take away 368. Now, unlike with the addition, you cannot swap these numbers around. So you have to put the biggest number first. So 742 on top, followed by 368. And just like with the column addition, we've got our hundreds, tens and units column. And same thing again, we start with our units. Now, as much as it is obviously easier to do 8 take away 2, that's not the question that we're asking. We are asking what the top number take away the bottom number is. So if you have 2, you're taking away 8, which obviously you can't do. Now, when you can't do something in column subtraction, you take, some people say borrow, but you're never giving it back, so it is a take. You're taking a 10 from here. So we cross that number 3. And we're going to take 10 from it. So 40 take away 10 then becomes 30, which I'll represent with a 3 there. And our 10 moves over here. Now, some people would say you take 1 from over here. It's not a 1, it is a 10, because that makes this number 12. So our new question that we're asking ourselves is, what's 12 take away 8? Which is 4. We then move over to our tens column. So now we are asking ourselves, what's 3 take away 6, which again we can't do. So we take from here, we cross that number 3, we are taking now 100 from here. We should make this 600. And then we will be moving that here. Now this still makes that number 13, or you could think of it as 130. But it's easier to do 13 take away 6 is 7. That wasn't a very good 7. And finally we do our hundreds column, 6 take away 3, 3. So our answer is 374. The second question is 521 take away 174. Now again, our biggest number goes on top, so we start with 521 take away 174, sorry. We start with the units column, so what's 1 take away 4? We can't do that, so we cross this number through and we take 10 from it, so which 20 take away 10 is 10. Our 10 that we've taken goes here, making this number 11. 11 take away 4 is 7. We move over to our tens column. Can we do 10, well, 1 take away 7, or rather 10 take away 70? No, so we need to again take from here. We're going to take 10 from 50, or take 100 from 500, which we're going to represent with the 4 there. We're going to move what we've taken over, which makes this new number 11. So 11 take away 7 is 4. Last but not least, the hundreds column, 4 take away 1 is 3. Our answer is 347. Our final question was 893 take away 456. So our biggest number goes on top. We start with the units column, 3 take away 6 you can't do. So we take from here, making this number 13. 13 take away 6 is 7. 8 take away 5 is 3. 8 take away 4 is 4. So our answer is 437. Moving on to the next set of questions, which is set B. And they are 4-digit questions. The first question for addition is 2,857 plus 4,391. So we're going to do thousands, hundreds, tens and units this time. So we're going to line our numbers up nice and neatly. Again, we always start with the units column. So we're going to do 7 plus 1 is 8. 5 plus 9 is 14. 8 plus 3 plus 1, 12. 2 plus 4 plus 1, 7. 7,248. The second question. So as long as we line our numbers up neatly for an addition, they can go in either order. Starting with the units column, 4 plus 8 is 12. That is a 7. Look a bit more like a 7. 7 plus 3 plus 1 is 11. 5 plus 2 plus 1 is 8. And 1 plus 6 is 7. So our answer is 7,812. The third and final question for the addition set B plus okay, so we start with the units column. 5 plus 6 is 11. 2 plus 8 plus 1 is 11. 7 plus 1 plus 1 is 9. And 4 plus 3 is 7. So our answer is 7,911. Moving on to set B and subtraction, our first question is 8,524 take away 4,168. Now, unlike the addition that we've done, the biggest number has to go on top. So again, we're going to have thousands, hundreds, tens, and units. So 8, 5, 2, 4, 4, and we're doing a takeaway. So we start with the units column. 4 take away 8. We can't do, so we take from here, making this number 14. 14 take away 8. Move on to our tens column. 1 take away 6. We can't do that, so we cross that number through. That becomes a 4. And we put our 1 that we've taken over here, making this 11. 11 take away 6. 5. 4 take away 1. 3. 8 take away 4. 4. So our answer is gone wrong somewhere. Yeah. So I've gone wrong on this question actually. I have done 14 take away 8 is 4, which is not, it's actually 6. Apologise for that mistake. Whoops, that was a terrible 6 as well. So our answer is 4,356. Even maths teachers can make mistakes sometimes. Okay, so the second question was 1 take away 3,846. So our biggest number goes on top. One take away 6 we can't do, so we take from here. 11 take away 6 is 5. 8 take away 4 is 4. 2 take away 8 we can't do, so we take from here, making that 6 and this number 12. 12 take away 8 is 4. 6 take away 3 is 3, so our answer is 3,445. So the final question for this worksheet is 6,813 take away 2,745. So our biggest number goes first. Three take away 5 we can't do, so we borrow from here. Now because I'm taking 10 from 10, that makes it 0, makes that number 13. 13 take away 5 is 8. If I have 0, I can't take away any number. So I have to take from here. So I cross that through, that becomes 7. And then we add our 10 here. So that number now becomes 10. So we're asking ourselves, what's 10 take away 4? 6, what's 7 take away 7? 0, what's 6 take away 2? 4. So our answer is 4068.